Hello, everybody, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you to this beautiful event, Women in Media. And we are here to celebrate the presence of women in media. So let's give a huge round of applause to all the dignitaries present here who have achieved big in their own arenas. And to start with, I would like the honor to invite Dr. Caroline. Now, who is Dr. Caroline? She is the president of Life Foundation and also the director of CC8 TV. So, Dr. Caroline, please do the honors to take over the stage.
Thank you very much, Malini ma'am. Delighted to see you on this platform. Thank you very much for inviting me. I would like to invite Raina ma'am. I would like to invite all the dignitaries, Parin Somani ma'am, Safir Khan sir, everyone who joined here, and especially Rajarao sir, who is the main motto for this program. Delighted to see you all on this platform, and we are going to make it more vibrant with our speeches. So a warm welcome to all the eminent speakers who gathered here. Our main topic today is women in media, and everyone know that women are suppressed, though it looks odd to hear, but we need to accept we are suppressed in many areas. And even in media, we know the percentage of the women in media is very less. But slowly, women are trying to break the glass ceiling and want to be in heights. So let us, all of us, raise our voice and declare that women has to be in media. Then only women can have and can enjoy the democracy of India. Thank you very much. I invite all the eminent speakers to express your views, opinions, and raise your voice, which has to be heard by the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the kind words. And now I would like to invite Ma'am Parin Somani, Her Highness Parin Somani. And let me just have the honor to introduce her. She's an independent academic scholar, TEDx speaker, international motivational speaker, educator, writer, author, journalist, humanitarian, and philanthropist. She holds 6 doctorate degrees and is recognized 5 times in the Book of World Records. Wow, ma'am. Thank you so much for your presence. And I please now invite you to please take over and share a few words with us. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, you're on mute.
I'm there now. Okay. First of all, I would like to say a very big thank you to Malini for the lovely and kind introduction. I would like to say a very big thank you to Dr. Rajarao and Professor Dr. Caroline for inviting me here today. It is my privilege to be with you all on this platform for the women in health and education. I know we have a topic for women in media, but today I will be covering, as it's been agreed, for women in health and education. I hope that's okay. Am I right? Is that okay?
We need to accept you, ma'am, but try to cover even few points regarding media. Then it will be more apt. Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Okay. The world is continuously changing. We all know that. In the current situation, in the technological era, where there's a rapid change in the globalization and a technological advancement is at the peak. Despite numerous societal advancement, gender equality is still present. So education in fundamental human rights of each person in society and forms a vital foundation for peace and sustainable world. Although there has been a progression over the last few years, including more females acquiring education through attending schools, less forced and early marriages, more females being appointed in leadership positions and also serving within parliaments of governing bodies. There is still a requirement. There are still the gaps for societal's acceptance in this field of education. However, when we talk about the media, I would be honest with you, okay, the same goes that in media, we have gone through that a lot of gaps are there. And in this media, it's very easy to accept a male than a female. Though I would talk about myself, that I'm going in a different topic now, that I was a journalist in my young days, and I was a TV presenter in Ahmedabad Doordarshan and All India Radio. I do remember that was a lot of discrimination in late 80s and early 90s when I was a newsreader. So I can say there are still the gaps there. So let me go back to the education, that in the field of education and a woman in education, the education is a vital part of societal development within contemporary life and a basic human rights of every global citizen. The continuous change within societies highlights numerous challenges. These can be overcome through appropriately applied knowledge through education. So novel scientific discoveries, health-related medicinal cures, and technological advancement can be achieved through quality education and learned individuals dedicated to progression. The need of well-educated workforces comprises of societal growth and sustainable developments. Although education for all has always been an integral part of the sustainable development, now there is a need for countries globally to provide equal opportunity for individuals to attain quality education for future sustainability. Through attaining quality education, individuals can become free of poverty cycle that they are stuck in. Hence, education facilitates the reduction of inequalities in a medium through which gender equality can be achieved. Through education, individuals globally are empowered to cultivate a healthy life that is sustainable. Residing in a diverse society can highlight numerous disparities between individuals belonging to different cultures and backgrounds. Hence, education is a medium through which understanding and a tolerance can be cultivated, bringing societies together, harnessing peace and unity. Education is a medium through which socio-economic mobility can be increased, poverty can be evaded, and progression towards a healthier society. The knowledge through education has the power to reduce inequalities and eradicate health misconceptions. So, for example, we are in the midst of a global health pandemic where individuals have been affected globally in a multitude of aspects, including socially, economically, politically, financially. Women in societies around the world have been challenged substantially. And we know that as women, how we felt, how we were having, what challenges we all were going through in different ways. So during lockdown, women are staying at home, looking after their families, carrying out domestic duties, aiming to balance their occupation, working from home, or their educational endeavors. Many women are feeling lonely and harbor feelings, mental health implications like anxiety, depression, sadness. This is exacerbated by the worry of contracting virus, losing loved ones, or passing the virus to another individual. Thus, education on infection control and regular sanitization is important. Unfortunately, women residing in the poverty and a lower socio-economic environment do not have the access to mundane sanitization or sanitary products. This is due to lack of access, financial instability, and government restrictions. Aiming to keep individuals safe, reducing virus transmission, simultaneously impacting quality of life, women sustainability. So I've done some research on it, and research has revealed that within survey conducted, out of 78% individuals, people who already paid for water still have to pay during pandemic, while 61% claimed the cost of water and soap have been increased, and this made it extremely difficult for females to buy basic affordability, basic necessity, as a 73% revealed a lack of affordability to manage menstrual cycles during lockdown. So multiple studies have revealed that a lack of clean water and hygiene supplies disappropriately affects women, child, and children's health at all the times, contributing to their gender vulnerability. So, by empowering one woman to share knowledge on health, hygiene, and associated misconceptions about health challenges, an entire family and the future generation benefits. Therefore, educating individuals within society is vital to break down the stigma. This is ever changing in the diverse world. Women can create a positive change in every capacity. And I'm sure we all have that. If I can say that, I'm sure we can do that through motivation and inspiration to believe in themselves and igniting that inner strength, igniting a light to brighten the inner soul with the support to facilitate positive change. I believe women can flourish. Yes, we can. We have that ability. We have got the strength where we can work on it. As young females, we are girls with dreams. However, as we grow into women, those dreams becomes a vision. But nothing to worry. We all have the ability to empower and motivate each other. And when we are positive, when we think like that, I'm sure our vision, our dreams with good education and good health will always take us a long way. So women must lead by example with action, not just speaking of inequalities or disparities in the world. We not only identify themselves, and we not only identify them and believe in them, we work towards creating an equal, prosperous future for all in the society from this every moment. Unfortunately, many old-fashioned beliefs and assumptions will still exist in society and needs to be eradicated through quality education. Fortunately, due to the technological advancement, females have the power. We have the platform to help shape the future society by sharing knowledge and ideas. We all are here and we all have a very powerful tool within us, and that is our truth. I recommend that individuals should work together, number one, with the local governing bodies to initiates have been set ensuring access to good education and a quality education. within areas of poverty and financial instability, homing the marginalized and vulnerable opportunities should be offered to attain free education and healthcare. Through an educated society, gradually bridges will be built within diverse society. This can be achieved through governmental and private institutions working in unison to invest in resources, develop educational and healthcare facilities. Number two, raise awareness on the importance of health and education within local communities, local societies, and partner with the governmental organization to achieve this. And number three, ensure good quality education through reskilled and upskilled educators and facilitator can support students and communities on health related issues. Simultaneously, utilize technology to progress students and societies. And number four, provide equal educational opportunities despite gender and eco-social backgrounds for the nation's future sustainability. So I know this pandemic has brought many, many challenges as a female we have gone through. And in our family, each and everybody has gone through a stage of struggle in this pandemic. But remember, we are the future. The world is upside down, but you know that. And you have the strength to turn it back around. You are the future, the master of your own destiny when people around you are unwell and hungry. Money and power you make alone is immaterial. We want to be part of the wider solution, not the problem. But how can we do that? I have three beautiful messages to share with you, which has helped me, which has helped my family, and I'm sure that will help my audience who are on the line and off the line today. Number one, believe in yourself. Nothing in life caterpillar changes into the beautiful butterfly. So you know that you have the strength, you have the capacity to create a positive change and inspire others. Do not be afraid. The world has faced previous challenges, war, disease, political unrest, financial crisis. We came out resilient and stronger than before. We learned from the past and created a better future. You can make this world, you can make this society, you can make this country prosperous again. Number two, follow your true instinct. Do the right things. Do not forget your ethical values. Be kind, be humble, be generous, be fair. Help each other. Number three, be the person that builds bridges. Despite diversity, despite background, ethnicity, social, political, or religious lookouts. Remember, this is our nation. This is our country. You can change the future. You can shape the future. You can make all the positive impact in the society at large. Start with your family and friends. I would like to end my talk with a beautiful quote of Mahatma Gandhi. He quoted, "You may never know what results come from your action, but if you do not do anything, that is no." So, in a way, we need to work on it. We need to help ourselves to help others. First of all, we need to believe in ourselves. We have to be positive. And today, by going in the women in education and health, we can do a lot, but we need to support. Um, Regarding the women in media, as I chose this topic, which was for tomorrow and which is agreed. So I've just talked about it. But in the media as well, I would tell you, we all have a struggle and we all have a we all have got the gaps, but there is always a way. There is a will. There is a way. So I'm sure that hopefully this will help to inspire you. Thank you very much, Dr. Rajarao and Professor Caroline, for inviting me here and being part of this event. Thank you and namaste.
Amazing. Amazing, ma'am. You rocked. Though you have taken up health, education, the topic, as you said, women, if they are well educated, they can be in media very comfortably. So that is interrelated. So women should be more healthy, women should be more educated, then women can be in press, in media, and declare very confidently. So she has the guts to say the truth, as you said. Women can tell very openly, daringly, and women really think she never bothered. So women should be in media, then only we can see the transparency. So ma'am, your topic is interconnected, excellent. I really appreciate your topic, and you said in a very great way. Every point is very important, especially women should believe in herself, and women should be positive thinking. Then only she can break the glass ceiling and move to the top. Otherwise, she will remain there as a caterpillar. There will not be any kind of transformation. She has to turn up into butterfly from caterpillar only when she believes in herself. She can break all the hurdles and come out very colorfully and enjoy the beauty of the life. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Somani. And before I go ahead and introduce our next speaker, I would like to share a few words with your due permission, Sir Raja Rao, as well as Ma'am Caroline. May I please? All right, ma'am. We are coming from a land of Jhansi ki Rani Lakshmi Bai. So the women are there in the media. The women are there in the textbook. Right from our childhood, we have been brought up by listening to the stories of their valor and grace. And yes, when it comes to media like cinema, or when we especially focus on the pictorial as well as the visual media, women were taken as a substance of entertainment initially, but now it is equally the workplace for women. They have joined the biggest media houses and they are running them pretty successfully. So hereby, I now invite my mentor, Raina Khatri Tandon. And who is she? Let me just introduce you to her. She is a diverse, unique TEDx Getaway speaker, wears many hats as a consultant into women and child rights, limitless enabler, keynote speaker, and an inclusive leader creating inclusive workplaces. With 20 plus years of international experience in leadership, human psychology, innovation, diversity, and inclusion and consulting, she has successfully bagged many awards, interviews, and allocates and covered in international magazines for the value of work in achieving safe complaint organizations, NGOs, and government initiatives through balanced approaches in the latest implementation of policies, organizational culture, leadership top down, and employee development. Thank you so much, Rena, for being here. And I now invite you to enlighten us with your words. Thank you, Rena.
Thank you very much, Malini. Thank you, Dr. Raja Rao. A wonderful speech by Parul Somani, ma'am. I think it was extremely very inspiring. Thank you, ma'am, for being here. Thank you, Dr. Caroline, Professor Dr. Caroline, a very warm-hearted lady who's supporting the entire foundation. I think women is one that encompasses the whole circle, and the life itself is revolving with around women. And every time there is a man who supports these women, is that what I say a pillar, and that pillar is Rajarao Pagdipalli and his son, who are the foundation of Life Foundation here as well. So today is not about me, friends. Today is about the women in media. Though I don't have any expertise in media, I do understand certain intricate matters and what women in media face. The more you praise, the more you celebrate victory, the more you celebrate life, the more there is life to celebrate. Surround yourself with those people who are going to lift you all the time. And yes, these are some of the words of the latest and the greatest American executive, a person who was a 9 to 5 person, a person who has gone a lot in life, and she's none other than Oprah Winfrey. I think we've seen her a lot many times on TV. We've seen her as a media specialist. We've seen her as somebody who's spectacular, who brings up her show and brings up not only the inspiring women, but a lot of knowledge that we have gone through. But who are these women? So women individuals who participate in media are those collective communication individuals who want to express their art. And you and me will also resonate that art is the most beautiful form. When you are sad, when you are happy, when you are frustrated, when you are anxious, when you are not independent, when you are stuck, you want to express yourself out sometimes, which you cannot express by communication. But you can express this in art, in therapy, in form of drama, in terms of depiction, and that's what the forefront of media brings out. Media also helps you through journalists, through newspapers, through social media, through Twitter, through Instagram. We have so much media today. And we cannot forget that we are a part of media and media is a part of us. We cannot detach it today. In fact, in pandemic, if this media did not exist, you and me would not exist. Because today, we know each other only because of media. So be very, very grateful to this media because media is a collective communication outlet of tools, of devices, of data, of information, of plagiarism, of freedom, of how to use it, tools, and the most important thing, that is safety. And coming from a posh and foxo background, women's safety, talking about women and child rights, I know that women in media, whether it's celebrities, whether it's journalists, whether it's news reporters, they always face gender inequalities. Even today, if you're going to ask which journalist should I use, a male or a female, people will think male. But if you go and watch most of the people who are in media, a female journalist will bring out the information, facts, data much more higher and much more in power with regards to her representation in comparison to a man. Because a man will only do his job, but a woman thinks more with emotions, with the connectivity of people, and a lot more about what is important when you are projecting yourself and the other people in terms of data. Will you resonate with me? Do you accept what I say? If I could hear some yes or no, it would be nice to understand different perspectives because life is all about a perspective. Life is not in black and white. I might say something which may or may not be resonate with you, but this is how it is. Journalism, media, communication are always covered with unsafe elements, though we say, yes, they are people who help us reach out and voice out. We say voice out. But while voicing out, there can be assault, there can be abuse, there can be violation, there could be cyber insecurity, there could be some kind of downgrading of reprisal of work, there could be sexual violence, there could be mob violence, there could be Zoom bombing. We can have somebody just coming into an online platform and bomb you with some information that you don't want, and a lot of other detection and captivity. Are we aware of all this? We see media as flashy. We see media as the page 3 place, but threats on women, threats on journalists, threats on actresses, on celebrities, on United Nations Security General, people who are representing them, people who are now in the newsroom. We hear of so much news from the war front. We know who are in the war front. We don't need to take those nations. But still, we speak of them with courage. with prayer, with resilience, with patience. How are we able to know about them? Is through these 1,000, 10,000 people who are working at the newsroom, getting you the news at your doorstep. So yes, what are the important things? Harassment can be through cyber stalking, through doxing, through trolling, cyberbullying, hate speech, public shaming. How many of us know that when we post something, there are people who hate it, there are people who like it? Media is an open platform. There are people who can comment, there are people who can compliment, there are people who can shame you. Public shaming, hate speeching, cyberbullying, intimidation threats, proposing, reaching out to you. So many things we face in media. And journalists and celebrities and people on the page three are time and again facing this different expression. The challenges on an online platform, the challenges on media platform, and also sometimes on feminism. But just like we know, we have great people in India. Some of the most influential people in media I want to take, Erin Andrews. Most of you know that she is none other than the owner of Fox Sports. Fox Sports is one of the biggest channels in USA, and she's the sideline reporter for Fox NFL. A great person who brings in wonderful news from the US down to your TV screen. Alex Curry, Fox Sports, another LA Sports covering completely about any sport activities. We have Mellen Collins, who speaks about the reporter on the sideline. So she speaks about any incidents that are happening. Another important celebrity is bringing comedy to you. Comedy, women support, courage. We know Oprah Winfrey already, who we spoke about. There are many more like Mellen Cloth, Shelby Janner. These are people of USA. Now coming back to India, we have so many channels today in the media world that we enjoy, that give us so much pleasure, whether it's great Indian comedy or whether it is celebrities on Hindi or Tamil or Malayalam or Telugu or any of these languages. We have great celebrities who are there who entertain us through this media. But do we actually acknowledge and spend gratitude? Do we go back to them and actually understand that this is what media is all about? Today, we speak of women when we support and empower. I would say this is just a myth. Break the bias today. It's not alone about women. It's not about supporting only the women in media, but it's also about all the people who've supported this women to make it big. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Follow your instincts, because without two people to join hand, the wisdom will never grow strong. Be thankful for all you have, because if you concentrate on that, it will bring abundance into India and more. So please think about these lovely women. Think about those powerful media experts. Think about who you cannot or you have not achieved yet to be, because there's more to come. So people of this media, the underrepresentation of women, the online activity, the gratitudeness, avoid any kind of plagiarism. Do not copy somebody and also make them feel small sometimes, or not give them the credit, because we are in an equal world, and equal means completely equal. When we are representing even media industry, it's not a dirty industry. It has to be clean. To make it clean, we have to devise structures, processes, so that these professionals are recognized equally as engineers and doctors. So obviously a monitoring project has to be there. A UN has to recognize it as one of the most reputed professions also that is coming up, and more women can grow, because this is surely the future of tomorrow. Gender representation in media is also important. Not only men, but women are there to stay. So with this, I leave my last words. Thank you very much for having me. And yes, media is the future along with technology. Without technology, there is no media. Without media, there is no you. So thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's true, ma'am. And ma'am, your speech will give us a great insight and a lot of information we gather from your speech. Really, it's a great honor to have you here, especially this online platform connected us. It's true, media supported us, and we are able to discuss all the problems where women are facing in the total globe. So we are able to address, and we are trying our best level too. I don't say that we cannot, that we are solving every problem. At least we are addressing the problem, and we are trying to find out some solutions. So really, ma'am, it's a very important topic, and you have given good insight. Really, I appreciate you for the wonderful message you carried. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Caroline. Thank you very much, Life Foundation. Thank you very much, Ms. Malini and Dr. Rajarao. Thank you. Thank you.
The pleasure is all ours, and it was really an honor to receive so much from you, ma'am. And now, once we are talking about media and the presence of women in media, so let me invite our next speaker, which is an advocate herself, and she is none another than Priya Singh Chauhan. Advocate Priya Singh Chauhan is practicing in Honorable High Court of Jammu and Kashmir since 2014. She has done postgraduate diploma in journalism and mass communication and has put her efforts to aware people regarding social economic upliftment in all sections of society, and particularly in gender equality, which means equality of both sexes, male and female, and don't want this society be now a female dominant society. So here on this platform, I invite her to share her views on women and their presence in social media and how we can take it further. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Adab, namaste. Good evening, everyone. I thank Raja Sahab. I thank Madam Caroline for having me here on the Life Foundation. And I'm so happy. And I thank Malini ji that you gave me this opportunity to speak, for myself. It's not women in media. It's I am in media. I am in the world, my existence in the world. And Somani ji and Rena ji spoke so well that I'm overwhelmed to be a part of this forum. Right now, I am sitting at a dharna site. I must say that I am working for the, weak people since 52 days. Today is the 52nd day in Jammu and Kashmir, where some houses have been demolished by the government. We are sitting here and it's so dark here. That's why you must be finding me in a tent. But I must say that we women folk, the topic is women in media. I have done PG journalism, PG diploma journalism in mass communication and journalism also. But I am a social engineer. I am a person, I decided, being a woman, I decided that I will build a society. I never tell my women that you feel that you are in distress, you are a destitute class, you are somebody who needs support. I never say this. I always say that you are the biggest, the most powerful creature made by the Almighty. You are the best in the world, because we need to realize our importance. Every time we say that we are weaker, we are weak, we cannot do this, we cannot do that. See, one thing is for sure, that biologically men and women are different. The weight of the brain, the weight of the bones, everything differ. But yes, my law says, Constitution of India says, Article of Equality says that you need to provide equal opportunity to everyone. There you don't have to see that somebody is male and somebody is a female. You need to give access to the resources to everyone, be it a male, be it a female. And I don't believe in a society. You see, we have seen a very bad phase. We are still seeing. It's not about that everybody is Malini ji, everybody is Supriya, everybody is Rena ji. There is a bigger, population where females are not allowed even to step out of the home. We need to represent them. We need to aware them. We need to reach up to them. We always talk about justice at doorstep. There are females who don't know what provisions they have under law. They don't know what provisions they have in Constitution of India. What you see, our framers, our draft makers of the Constitution of India, way back in 1949, in 40s, this all process of building, making this Constitution of India started somewhere in 30s, 40s. But we are in 2022. Have we realized our rights? No. We women, we the educated women, we have lagged in realizing these dreams of those girls who cannot reach up to such rights. It's the duty of all of us to reach up to them. You see, I know Nalini ji, Nalini Singh, Neelam Sharma ji, we know Sagarika Ghosh ji, we know the lady who sacrificed, murderers killed her, Gauri Lankesh Patrika. There are so many women, our veteran journalists, Kurtilain Balodji, and our journalists who have actually worked for the media, for building this fourth pillar of democracy. This fourth pillar of democracy is very vast. You see, nowadays, what we are doing right now, we are on digital media, we are using this Zoom, this social media. Our voices are reaching up to people. So whosoever is watching us, they get, their morale gets so high. They boost up. They just see that females are like this. We have to stop saying ourselves that we are weak. We have to stop making this society a female dominant society. We want to build this society a egalitarian society. An egalitarian, an equal society. I mean, you see, this time International Women's Day theme is gender equality for a sustainable tomorrow. We need, for a better tomorrow, we need equality. But that equality should be in terms of resources, in terms of opportunities, in terms of employment, in terms of everything which is available by this universe, by Almighty, to the males and to the females. You see, our law, being a student of law, we see there are a hell number of things available to the females. I mean, every law is female generic. Every law is female oriented. But is everyone knowing the law? No. People only know, लड़कियों को सिर्फ ये पता है जब घर में लड़ाई करनी है तो मेंटेनेंस लेनी है. लड़कियों को ये पता है जब हस्बैंड वाइफ से लड़ना है तो डाइवोर्स का प्रोविजन है. Why you become an independent woman. You support your husband. You become a voice of the family. You are the creator. God make you the creator. You are the creator of humanity. I always say that we need to uplift our women. No doubt, I know, undoubtedly, there are so many issues, there are so many evils attached to us. I know if I am traveling outside late night, people will tell my family, oh, is she out? This time she is out. Are you allowing her? This happens with everyone. If I am in practice, people say, oh, vakilon se to koi shaadi nahi karta hai. These are the myths in the society. I must tell openly. But yes, I must say that we need to unite. We don't need to cut each other's feet because we have a habit. We humans have a very habit of greed. We always say, एक अगर अच्छा बन रहा है, दूसरा उसको नहीं बनने देता. We are selfish people. We humans are selfish. But there are equal laws. There is everything equal. And media, you see everywhere, in every newspaper, whether it is print media, it is your digital media, you see every editorial, every big reporting is by the female. If you read newspaper every day, you will find more than 40% of the columnist, more than 40% of the reporting is by the female folks. And I don't see, you see, this does not lure me. What lures me? I want my female to be independent. I want my female to be, they should raise their head with pride. They say that, yes, I am a female. She should never feel this, that why I am born a female. She should always have a pride that I am born a female. I am the privileged creature of this universe. I'm the privileged creature in this universe. So laws are so many for us. Laws are so many for us. But what we need is implementation. I mean, if female has a right, she should know that I have a right to free education. She has a right to free legal aid. Even if she's the director of Google, she's a CEO of Google. Constitution of India gives her a right to free legal aid. She can go, but who will tell her? It's the duty of me. It's my duty. It's your duty. It's duty of everyone who is enlightened, who is empowered. So, because you see, we get to know so many incidents, so many reportings that somebody did. Even this happens with us also. Somebody is coming past a comment. Somebody is giving you a taunt. Somebody, we coexist. I always tell my women that we coexist. I cannot exist without my men folk. My men folk cannot exist without me. So don't have this feeling of vengeance that, oh, agar aadmiyon ne mere sath aisa kiya, to now I will kill the men fraternity. That cannot happen. Don't have that vengeance feeling. Don't have that feeling of revenge. Just be cool. Just think that we have to make this world a better place to live in. We have to make this world a beautiful place to live in, and just realize your rights. Just, whatever is provided to you. Yes, if something happens to you, report it. If you are introvert, report it to your family. At least do something, but don't let it inside you only, because it will eat you. Every time I go in any forum, I go in any debate, any function of women commission, I always say that you muster courage and you tell that something has happened to you. You talk to me, na? I'm always available. And through your forum, I must tell everyone that 24/7, I'm available to you. Being a law student, my assistance to anybody is required, I'm always available. Because if you are enlightened, if you are empowered, you need to empower the world. This you can only do when you are human at heart, because this world, we all are one family. Vasudevam Kutumbakam, the world is one family, and I believe in this. And I again thank this Life Foundation for being me here, and gave me this opportunity to share some with these beautiful faces of the beautiful women over here. Madam Somani is looking so pretty. She was just talking in a very, I was having that feel of radio, the way with which she was talking. So I always feel elated when I see the enlightened and empowered women, because they give you strength. They give you strength, no doubt. We have so many, many evils attached to us. We got through the sati system. We got through the child remarriage. We got through the widow remarriage. We got through so many evils of the society. You tell me, do people want that we should be buried again? No. हमें उठना है. हमें जो हमारे ऊपर जातियां हुई हैं, हमें उनसे बाहर निकलना है. And we have to live a very good life. We need to tell people, because we enlighten this society, we build up this society. And yes, all my respects to my male folks, because Rajaji is here, and I never made up my mind to have any grudge against my male fraternity. But yes, you need to come with us. You need to join hand in hand, so that equality is given to our female folks. Thank you so much for being me, having here. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, ma'am. Amazing. While you're giving your message, the information which you're carrying to us, I felt like move ahead. Let us walk forward and unite all the women, bring awareness and educate them, all the policies and the laws which are benefiting them. As you said, many of the people, especially the families, are not known. And apart from that, we have so many social stigmas, and that also bring them back, as you said. And women, if they are out, something happened to them, the society itself blame the family that why did you allow the girl to step out of the door after 6 or 7? So you know about the rape cases, the same. They are blamed horribly.
In every 3 minutes. In every 3 minutes, there is a rape.
Yes, but how many are recorded? How many people complained against the culprits in the police station? Yes. So if we know that out of 4 or 5 every minute when they are raped, only one person is going that to very difficulty. If they are educated, they have the boldness, they're going and complaining. Otherwise, they're remaining quiet, because they will be blamed horribly and the family will be total. They have to bow their head. Apart from that, they cannot lift generation to generation. They have to remain silent. For that, to have the to be in comfort zone, they are not coming out. They are not complaining. We know very well, and especially the social media also supporting the families to be quiet And women characters, they have molded in such a way, looking at certain serials, especially Hindi and Telugu languages. I don't know about the other media languages. So I observed that they are transforming the woman in a very evil state.
Definitely.
Yeah, the looks will be horrible. And always they try their best level to, they will be always in plot, killing someone, making suffer the other woman or sister. So these characters, they are creating, and that is affecting the lives of the people. And many of the women engrossed to the serials and leaving their families and not getting understanding what is life, and they forgot the essence of the life, why they were created on this earth, what is their role, what is their duty. So as you said, ma'am, women has to be brought a lot of awareness and educated. We know India is a lot of illiteracy. Literacy rate, though we say we are moving ahead, 75 years of independence, still we notice illiteracy is high, not literacy. So many of the states still backward. And we know the government also trying to implement the previous acts, the evil acts. They want to make women backward, not progress. So
ma'am, I am interfering.
Yes, ma'am.
If you will see the National Crime Records Bureau's data, you will find the illiterate women are reporting and the literate women are not reporting because of the social stigmas.
Yes.
Because the moment she'll be joining her workplace, she'll be blamed for that. Why are you wearing this dress? Why did you go there? Why you did not be at your home? You stay back. You don't go in the dark. Right now it's 8:25 and I'm sitting on this dharna side because I know my family has allowed. And now they don't even question me that why you are out. But ma'am, everybody is not Supriya. So we need to enlighten women. We need to empower women. We need to tell them that yes, I am with you. When the moment I'll just disperse this word that I am with you. So she'll be having that courage that somebody is with me.
Yes.
So we need to.
Yes, that's true. Very less families are like, ma'am, like your parents who encourage and educate their child to move out and bring awareness in the minds of the underprivileged. But many educated people, as you said, they're so scared of, especially the workplace and their neighbors. So they cannot be happy and comfort. So for that, they will not open their mouth. So we all women being educated and we know the problems of the woman and girl child. So let us all join together and raise our voice, at least through social media. We try our best level to bring awareness. And also when there is a chance, move to your neighbor place, to the areas where the girls are suffering, and we enlighten them and also make them understand the laws, the policies, which are very helpful to them. And let us raise our voice when we women all together being educated, when we join together, the government who trying to implement certain laws which affect the growth of the women will calm down. So I feel that. So thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for having me here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Rajaji. I'm leaving.
A big gratitude to both Supriya ji as well as Caroline ma'am for the empowering words which has put a lot of josh in us. Thank you so much, Supriya. And yes, once again, I would say that as media plays a very important, a very pivotal role in empowering women by raising their awareness. So our next speaker is all about that. So let me please have the honor to invite Miss Babita, who is Deputy Director of Delhi World Accreditation of Human Rights. She works at print media. She also works as a freelance journalist. She is the Vice President of International Reporters Association, IRA, and also runs a magazine by the name of Gaurav Manthan and also holds a newspaper. Miss Babita, please honor us with your kind words and empower us at the same time.
हेलो हेलो मेरी आवाज आ रही है आप लोगों तक?
जी बिल्कुल
ऑडिबल।
बिल्कुल
ओके मैं बबीता दिल्ली से हूँ और मैं हिंदी में बोलना चाहूंगी। कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं?
मैम हमारे पास यहाँ पर हिंदी और
हेलो।
इंग्लिश दोनों ही समझने वाले लोग हैं, तो अगर आप मिक्स भाषा का प्रयोग करेंगी तो ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा।
हेलो।
हेलो मैम, आप मुझे सुन पा रही हैं? मैम आप मुझे सुन पा रही हैं?
हेलो, मैं दोबारा कनेक्ट करती हूँ, लगता है मेरी आवाज नहीं जा रही है, मैं दोबारा से कनेक्ट कर रही हूँ, 1 सेकंड।
जी 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 जी।
हेलो।
Yeah. Ma'am, are you able to hear us now? Babita ji, you are on mute. Babita ji, you are on mute. She wants to connect again, Raja sir. So let's give her 2 minutes and let her connect again.
If it takes time, we ask another speaker to speak on.
She is the last one as per my list, ma'am.
Okay, who are interested, they can speak if it delays.
Sir, in the meanwhile,
Yes,
you
sir.
honor us with your kind words, sir.
Yes, the topic is wonderful topic. Women in media and individuals who participate in media. Media are the collective communication outlets of tools used to store and deliver information. For data, the role of women in media revolution around the 4 axes of media. Media freedom, media pluralism, media independence, and media safety. Women in media do not face the same difficulties and threats as men, but also experience gender inequalities, safety issues, or underrepresentation. Further, lots of media working women, some are college times, beyond, those are remarkable. Women are doing great jobs. Thank you for giving this opportunity, Raja sir and others.
Good evening, Rajarao sir. Good evening, Carolyn ma'am.
Very good evening, ma'am.
So, women in media is really the apt topic of the day. Especially the passion finds a way to get everything done with a smile in that profession. Because I did my sub-editor in Deccan Chronicle, so I used to face a lot of hurdles there. So,
Ashanti ma'am, switch on your video. I have seen you. You're so beautiful. Switch on your video, ma'am.
No, ma'am. Actually, no. I'm traveling. This is my back cover. So I think no, we carry everything with a smile on our face. No, wherever we go, and women in media, they are unstoppable. The attitude, that attitude is what is appreciated by everyone, and the way women manage, their professional work, they always prove that they are strong. And what society knew not is the hard road that she taken, to reach that goal. The way she climbed the mountains, the way she faced the obstacles, that is what actually strengthened them. As our previous speaker said about Gauri Lankesh, very apt example for women in media. But no, it was that brokenness, it was that hardships that she stood strong in all her struggles. The choice that she made was the dream come true for them. So they never remained just as another women. They started raising their voice. It might be during the time of independence, no, previous ancient time, it was women who took active part. So women, no, at present, in our textbooks, we define women as oppressed, suppressed, deprived, depressed. No, But in actual sense, women always took an active part. They stood strong, especially those women who are in media. They really raise their voice for equal opportunities and for equal rights for everyone. So that is what in actual sense makes gender equality. So it's their voice, and it's their dream that today we are here sitting and raising voice for the underprivileged who are not able to raise their voice. So I think it is the brokenness of every woman that makes the woman stronger. So the stronger the woman, the stronger women always are identified in media itself. I think a great opportunity, Rajarao sir and Carolyn ma'am, to be a part of such a wonderful session. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. As you said, women who has faced the trauma, and they raised the voice, and they understood the pathetic situation of the woman, as you rightly said. But we have noticed only few women worked for the upliftment of the women, but many of the women remain in the darkness. And it is the right time for us to unite together and raise our voice for the upliftment of the women. We know that even Jhansi Lakshmi Bai, Durga Bai, so many Chand Baby, so many in the history has given us that women are brave and bold, they fight. So heroic character we have noticed. So many women still existing, as you said, and who raise their voice and fight. And many cases we have noticed they will be killed. So some women are so scared, and families are scared to take up their girl child to move ahead to support the women. So there are many cases, such cases, those incidents also making the families to step back. So, but at our level, we all gather together and fight for our right and make our union, make our women to be more strong, and support the underprivileged women and girl child who haven't got a good education, and they were not aware of what is life, what is the beauty of life, what is light. They were not enlightened. So it is our responsibility to enlighten such kind of girl and women who are in darkness and chaos. Thank you very much, Prashanti, for being here.
Yeah, and we are not forgetting the men who supported women too.
Yeah,
we are talking about Savitri Bai, it is Jyotibai Phule. So not forgetting the men who stood for women to raise their voice.
That's true. Yeah, thank you very much, all beautiful ladies. You have enlightened us. So this radiation sparkles in the world. Definitely, we help the women who are in darkness to walk towards the light. So thank you very much, Parinsohmani ma'am. Your speech really brightened. It was too jubilant, so that has ignited. So that's why this speeches went on beautifully. Really, ma'am, whatever the words you have taken up, really they are true, and we have to accept it. Thank you very much, Parinsohmani ma'am, for igniting the platform. And also, I would like to appreciate Raina Tandon ma'am. Always our speech will be more vibrant, and madam gives us good insight. Really appreciate. And also appreciate ma'am who is in Jammu Kashmir. I forgot her name. But really, she said all the facts, and moreover, she's in media, and she know the darkness and the brightness of women working in media. So, madam, really, with her experience, she has given us good information, and she has ignited, and also she has helped us to understand it is our responsibility to support women and girls who are underprivileged. So really, thank you very much, ma'am, for being here. And also I appreciate Prashanti, ma'am, for taking up the platform. Thank you very much for your insight. I appreciate Malini, ma'am, first time I'm seeing your moderator job. Really, you are done excellently and extraordinarily. You made this platform more colorful and beautiful. Thank you very much once again. Everyone, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every speaker, eminent speaker, and also who has shared their views and opinion. And also, I would like to appreciate Safir Khan sir for being here and supporting women. And always I appreciate my brother Rajarao sir. Because of him, I'm able to conduct my CX channel more extraordinarily. As well, I'm able to address the problem of the women on this platform. So really, though I'm a little bit busy with job, he always helped me to and supports me greatly. So I appreciate you, sir, for being here. God has blessed me to have you in my life. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the honor that I received today to be with all of you.